Hello again and welcome back to the card mat. This is a nice false faro, push through, strip out, cut on the table, from the hands to the table, vertical false shuffle. Yeah, big gobful, but you'll see what I mean when I'm doing it. It could be an original. I came up with this, but like everything, cards have been around for a long time. Somebody could have thought of this before. It does feel a bit like it could have been like Daniel Madisonish, because it's the type of handling you'd see from him. And it's one that I reckon Jorge Anido will like, because he likes these type of things. And if you don't know Jorge Anido, I'll leave a link in the description box to his channel. Go over, you'll see all kinds of stuff like this. He's fantastic. And a good guy as well. Right, getting back to this. Right, I've got me a packet in new deck order, sort of. Ace to king, ace to king, ace to king, and ace to king. Yeah, in the chased order. Just so we can keep track. What you're going to do is break off under half the packet off the top and kick it forward and take it off. Now this smaller packet is going to get farrowed into the bigger packet. The good news for them that do not like farrowing is it doesn't have to be perfect. Just as long as once you've done it, all them front cards are trapped between the back cards. Ready for a big fan, shall we say. You'll drop it on the table and you'll square the centre up so it's all nice and flat. And then you'll gently push them together, trying to get air in between the cards. Because then, using a mat on a table, they'll slide. You do need a bit of resistance, a bit of something just for it to get its teeth into, so you can pick the cards up and push them. So you can then pick them up. Grab the front, grab the back, strip them out and throw them on the top to keep your packet the exact same way it was when you started, right? And that's basically it. So if you want to turn off now, you're more than welcome. If you want to see a little bit more, you can stay along. Break off a small under half. If you want to be really clever, you can split 25 and 27. Then when you do your perfect faro, it's one of them on the top and one of them on the bottom, and every other card is interlaced. Doesn't matter. Just as long as your spectator sees the fact that you are weaving the cards together, they go onto the table, they get squashed down, and then they see them getting pushed together. Now this is the part where you could do with a little bit of cover as you're doing it, but you want to try and leave the centre open. You just kick the cards up and across and get this hand down. Them cards are sticking out there at the moment. Eventually, when you push down on that, they're going to stick out even more. So you want to make sure that as you push them down, that hand is down, hiding all of that. But they've just seen the cards getting flattened in the middle. And to them, it's a genuine shuffle. You just turn the packet around in your hand, trying to keep that part there covered. Turn the front of them so they don't get a little window through there and see another packet sticking out the back. And then you just go into peeling them out and throwing them on the top to get the job done. Small chunk off the top, pull it forward, faro it into it, drop it on the table, get it square, push it together till it gets about that far from the top, about just a pip or so, from that last pip away from going all the way in. Just then gives you enough room just to do your little kick up and a little slide. Get your hand down and then they'll see the cards getting squashed together nicely. Then you just turn the packet around and you'll do your little whip out and you do your cut to keep your deck perfect. If you're doing it on a table, you haven't got a mat. Now, I won't be able to do it because I've got a mat. I'm not unsticking this just to do this one thing. You do exactly the same thing. Break off under half the packet and faro them together. As I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. But then as you put them down, you're going to have to keep your little fingers curled underneath the packet to keep them off the table. Off the table. Thank you. Get in there. I haven't got my fingers curled underneath. Wouldn't you believe it? Let's split them out and let's try that again. I say this won't work because I'm on a mat and there's going to be too much resistance on the cards for them to actually push. But as you're doing it, get your thumb off this hand against that back card and your finger off that onto that card, just to hold everything together. So as you push, you can try and get some air in between them. And then at the right time, you're just going to grab hold of that packet there. Let that packet, as you push down on a hard surface, that packet will go and stick out. Not without that there, it won't. I've dropped them ones now. That one goes up, that one goes up. Yeah. So that when you turn it, again, you can grab from the front, you can strip out and put onto the top. Which hopefully I haven't messed up. I have. I put the 9 of diamonds in where it shouldn't have gone. I knew that 9 of diamonds was going to cause me problems. But anyway, there you go. On a mat, you got a bit of resistance, which, as I say, gives you the aid to kick it up. Faro together, put it down, give it a tap, push it, get air in it, and at the last minute, just kick up, over, down, pick it up, turn it around, strip it out, whop it on the top, and there you go. And that's it in a nutshell. It is. That's all of it. And you can see it work because my pack stayed the way it was. It is a bit getting your cover. You will have to practice getting that hand down in time, because a lot of the times you're going to do it while you're trying to practice it anyway, because I found I was doing it, is as you put that there and you drops down, you're pushing it together, you're picking up and pushing, and then you're closing and you're keeping your hand up a bit too high so they can actually see all of them. This is done for exaggeration purposes. You would not have it coming out that far. Makes it really difficult to hide it. But you see what I mean. You're going to have to learn to get that hand down pretty quick. Apart from that, there's nothing more really I can say about it besides I hope you enjoy it. I hope you can use it. If you do know it, you have seen that before, do let me know. Otherwise, I'll claim it for myself. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to shut my face and get off. I'm going to have myself a whiskey and calm down. I'll see you again soon.